In the name of Allah, who is all seeing and all knowing. This is your host, lecturer Absar Haider, and you are watching YouTube channel. Dear audience, today my topic is language and its characteristics or its qualities. Or what is language and what are the attributes of a language. First of all, we have to justify what is language. Language is a symbol of system based on pure or arbitrary conventions, infinitely extendable and modifiable according to the changing needs and conditions of the speaker. Okay, Sapir also defines language is a purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions, and desires by means of a system of voluntarily produced symbols. There is another definition of language, and this is the language of Chomsky. Chomsky says a language is a set of finite or infinite sentences. Each finite is length and constructed out a finite set of elements. Finite set of elements means grammar. First of all, Chomsky meant to convey that each sentence has a structure. We usually observe that each and every language, each sentence has a structure and its proper way of communicating it. Human brain is competent enough to construct different sentences from out of the limited set of sounds, symbols belonging to a particular language. Human brain is so productive that a child can at any time produce a sentence that has never been said or heard entirely earlier. How? A language is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols used for human communication. Note these points. Now, I will go ahead with another definition, which is languages are the principal systems of communication used by particular groups of human beings within the particular society. It is called particular society in which a particular language is being spoken is called linguistic community, of which they are the members. It is clear evident from all these definitions, none of which completely defines the term language. That is not possible to have a single definition that brings out all the properties of language. Now I am going to describe the characteristics or attributes of a language. Language is means of communication. The first and major thing is that language is basically means of communication. Through language, we use language as a vehicle which conveys our ideas to other person. Its example is that when I am speaking and you are understanding me clearly. Why? Because you have the idea what have been spoken. One thing, language is means of communication. Language is a very important means of communication between humans. A person can communicate his or her ideas, emotions, beliefs or feelings to other person. This is communication. When we are understanding each and other through language. So this way language works as bridge between two persons. Now I'm going to give you a second characteristics or second point of language. First of all, language is arbitrary. It is arbitrary because it has not any certain rules or fixed rules. No, this is another thing. There are grammar exists, no doubt, but these are grammar is based upon ideas and the thinking of the people. A particular area, they constitute the rules of grammar. Grammar is in fact comes from language is when being spoken. One thing more, language is arbitrary in the sense that there is no inherent relation between the words of a language and their meanings of the ideas conveyed by them, except in the case of hierarchical where a picture of an object may represent the object. For example, there is no reason why a female is given. Female is female adult human is being called a woman in English, Istri in Hindi, Aurat in Urdu, Zan in Persian, feminine in French, or Tiwani in Punjabi. Why? Because we have no each language has assigned a particular name to a particular property. And there is another thing. It may be noted that had language not been arbitrary, there would have been only one language in the world. For there are some words in some languages which do have some relation with the meanings of ideas they stand for. It is called onomatopoeia. For example, bang, thud, buzz, hum. These all are the voices of nature. For example, there is a selected relationship between these words and particular voices. Now I am going to move through third point. Language is system of system. Why we call language is system of system? Because language is not a disorganized or a chaotic combinations of sound. Let me explain this. Language is not chaotic. There is another scenario. Any brick may all the language sounds or words works as bricks in a building. For example, any brick may be used anywhere in the building, but it is not so which sounds are graphic symbols standing for the sounds of language. Sounds are arranged in certain fixed, established and systematic order to form meaningful units of words. This is very important point because language is system of system. It is proper system that governs the language. This system operates at two levels, phonological and stylistical. There is another thing. This is another point. Language is primarily vocal. Why vocal? Language is primarily made up of vocal sounds only produced by psychological and physiological articulatory mechanism in the human body. In the beginning, it must have appeared as vocal sounds only. Writing must have come much later as an intelligent attempt to represent vocal sounds. Writing is only the graphic representation of the sound of the language. Here, we use the word K. We use this word for ka sound. But we have not and we cannot determine that this is ka sound because it is just representation, graphic representation of the word or sound that is called ka. It is because of these reasons that some linguists say that speech is primarily, writing is secondary. Writing did not have one advantage over speech. It could be preserved in books or recorded. But with the invention of magnetic tapes or audio cassettes, it has lost the advantage of two. The age-old proverb, pen is mightier than the sword, does not hold much ground when one finds that the spoken words at the bricks and call a really good orator can do much more than a pen. There is another thing. Just think of Mark Antony's speech in Julius Caesar that inspired the whole mob into action and spurred them on the mood of frenzy to burn and kill the enemies of the Julius Caesar. A number of modern gadgets like the telephone, the tape recorders, the USBs, only go prove the primacy of speech over writing. There is no doubt. I am also agreed with this. This is all about language and its characteristics. Now the next video I will differentiate between human and animal communication. So great, take great care of yourselves and your channel also.